What's up, guys? Today I'm going to be teaching a very basic trick in skateboarding. That is the Ollie, of course. There are three things you'll need before trying this trick: a skateboard, shoes, and your body. Before trying this trick, there are a few things you probably need to know before you commit to this trick. First, you need to know how to ride the board pretty darn well, so your balance will be good. You need to know how to manual, possibly, tic-tac, all that good stuff, ride off ledges, any of the basic riding materials. Once you have good balance on a skateboard and can cruise around, then you're ready for the Ollie. Before you go on to the Ollie, you need to know your foot positioning. Your front foot needs to go right behind this line or the back bolts. I have a line on my board, so it helps me put my foot where I need it to go. So your front foot is going to go somewhere around here. Your back foot needs to go halfway on the tail with your toes kind of curled so you can pop the board pretty good. Somewhat like this. Then you'll be able to do the Ollie. To do the Ollie successful, you must do 4 steps perfect. 4 steps are your popping, jumping, flicking, and the landing. Once you have your foot positioning right, the first step is the popping. So to initiate the jump, you have to push down on your back foot to kind of go into like a manual, which is something like this. You want to keep doing that step over and over again until that's pretty comfortable. That's why I told you need to learn how to ride, because sometimes when you're riding, you have to do stuff like that to prevent yourself from falling. Once you get that step down, the next thing you need to learn how to do is jump. You need to put force in it so that it goes into the air, kind of like this. And that is where the jumping stage comes in. A pop is not just a jump. It's kind of a lean back with a flick of your ankle, which pops the board in the air, and you jump at the same time, which gives you the height. But see, if you just jump with no flick, it will do something like this. And you don't want to do that. And that is where flicking comes in. When you pop it, your front foot has to curl up to push it to even it out. That's the hardest part of this trick. So to practice that, you need to do this. As you see on an Ollie, I'll slow motion it so you can tell what my front foot does, and this is what it looks like. Keep in mind that the flicking step is probably the hardest to master. You might be able to land the Ollie, but you might not be able to do it proper. Some people can Ollie like this. Some people can Ollie like this. Some people can Ollie like that, which is really the peak. You want to level it out or go beyond that. You don't want to go like that. If you kind of tweak it out there, it looks a lot cleaner and cooler than just even, or a rocket flip. We call this a rocket. When you pop it, you're going down to space like that. The last step is landing, and landing is one you really can't teach anybody. It kind of comes with luck at first, but kind of since an Ollie, the board's not going to be far away from you. It should be right underneath you. The only thing landing does is you got to have a lot of balance, which goes back to my first step. You got to learn how to ride your board around a lot, or else you're not going to have any balance. Because if you can't ride your board, what makes you think you can jump in the air with it? That's a step a lot of people forget. Also, when you're landing, you want to try to land in between the bolts. We call the screws the bolts. You want to try landing on them, because if you land on the bolts, it prevents the board from snapping as easy. If you land in the middle, it's probably going to snap or you're going to slip out and die. Once you've mastered the Ollie, you can take it on to new combinations. You can do pop shove-its, kick flips, varial flips, heel flips, frontside pop shove-its, front 180s, back 180s. Really, you keep on progressing. These tricks end up combining each other. So, I hope you like this tutorial. I'll see you guys in the next one.